Robert Stata. I'm the operations manager.
Lordwin Bartholomew. I am a loader.
Christopher Villac. I'm a rear load truck driver.
Donnie McMillan, senior helper.
Jose Rivera, I'm a driver.
Rocco Reza, I'm currently working in the dispatcher's office.
Joseph Perez, front load CDL driver.
Tim O'Keefe, front end driver.
Silas Lee, and I'm a roll-off driver.
Marty Otto, I drive a front load.
Melvin Mann, I'm a helper.
A little over 6 months.
About a year and 7 months.
About 2 years.
4.5 years.
5 years.
6 years.
6 years and a half.
Since April of 2010.
10 years now.
11 years.
15 years. Started as a helper on the back of the truck, became a driver, and I became dispatcher in the office, and then became a route supervisor on the street, and I moved back into the office, and now I'm the operations manager here.
Started as a helper 5 years ago, jumped up to senior helper after learning a couple of routes, basically helping out other new hires, new helpers, drivers, teaching them just the ropes and basically what was needed to actually be successful at the job.
I started off here as a packer driver, and then I was switched over to the roll-off division, and from the roll-off division now I've been brought inside to dispatch the roll-off division.
When I started as a helper, I became a driver. Actually helped me out with that. I got my permit, they sent me through school. I passed, and I'm a driver now.
On a whole, the company cares about everybody. They want everybody going home every night.
It goes from daily briefings to monthly meetings and just day-to-day constant reminding people, what they could do better, what they could have done in a situation. It's the most important thing here is getting people back here safely.
The safety program is basically get about a week when you get hired at the yard where they'll basically go through the basics of how to dump a container, hand signals, how to back up the truck, how to stop the truck, how to communicate with the driver, and then you actually put out there in the field with veteran workers who actually train you and make sure that you're using those signals properly out there.
I think it's excellent. I feel safe as a driver and the equipment they're giving me, so I'm pretty confident in the job I do.
Neo came and taught us a lot of stuff. He taught us the Smith system. After I did my class 2 days later, that Smith system saved me from getting into a big accident. The first car in front of me got wrecked. Thank God I didn't.
Every time they do have safety meetings, we have them here at the yard. They catch us out on the road, they stop. We see them, we always talking about different things. Good part about it, they always keep making us aware of our surroundings and things that's going on. Because sometimes out of sight, out of mind, you forget. So with them doing the job that they're doing, perfect.
We're basically not using paper now. Now we're working on the new route that's coming along, which actually makes it more efficient, less missed stops, better customer service. Everything's actually becoming more updated.
The trucks have got all kinds of safety features on them. We have cameras on the trucks to protect us from liability and accidents. The routeware that enables the supervisors to better track the guys where they are and what they're doing, how they're doing their route, by being able to review how a driver might have done a certain thing or been from stop to stop, how we can do that better. It's come a really long way, and it's going to take us a really long way too.
Yes, with my son, he started as a helper. Now he's a driver.
I watch helpers become drivers. I've watched supervisors go into office. I've watched great helpers become a supervisor, which also gave me the motive to know that there is room for growth here.
Since you have so many people, there are so many positions, and people are willing to train you to move up if you wanted to. A lot of the helpers do move up to be drivers.
Yeah, I've seen a few guys, helpers, go to drivers. There's definitely room for growth to get your CDL, which is what I'm about to do today.
One of the best things that we have right now is becoming a driver now. We actually have a CDL school training for helpers. You just be here about 2 years. The job will actually pay for you. So Action is actually supporting you with that growth process.
Well, the pay obviously is one of them. But you go out there in New York City while you're picking up garbage, you get to meet a lot of different people.
It's the freedom and the constant change in environment and the people that I see on a route on a daily basis.
I like the freedom being by myself and front end loader, I can run my own route. They give me that type of freedom.
the environment. You know, everybody gets along. You know, I mean, you come here, you leave your family at home, and then you got your family at work here. You know.
Now it's more family oriented. It's more checking on you, making sure that everything is going fine, seeing how your day-to-day activities are going on the route, what's going on with you personally. That's a big concern. Are you getting enough rest? How's the family? So it's becoming more tight-knitted, a more family environment, which actually makes it even more fun and more likable as a company.
It's like a family here. Everybody try to look out for each other. You got a problem, you call somebody else, and we all try to communicate to make the day go smooth.
The culture here is very friendly. Everybody gets along, and we have great camaraderie here.
Yeah, I think it's a great vibe. The managers are very down to earth. They don't look at you as a number. They look at you as a human.
It's a friendly atmosphere. I mean, if there's ever trouble out on the road, problems, situations, there's always somebody there to help.
You actually have control of what happens out there. They trust you. You're the face of the company. You're out there, you're communicating with customers. If there's an issue, you're handling it first on, directly with the customer, as opposed to other companies whereas you would have to go up a chain of command. Here, if there's an issue, the office will actually call you and say, well, what do you think is best? How should we handle it? You know, because you're out there. So they want to know what's going on out there. They want to know how you feel and how the company can better themselves through your experiences out there in the field.
Well, actually it's real different. The safety is really, really important. I see other garbage company, their helpers in the back of the hopper, hanging on. It's very dangerous. We try to prevent all that.
They're willing to train you to move up and to better yourself instead of just sitting where you are and staying stagnant.
It's hard work, but it can be done. You know, you show up every day, show up on time, put in your honest hours, and you know, you'll like the job.
You do have the opportunity eventually to advance and physically not have to get up and go on a truck anymore, which as you get older becomes pretty important. You do get medical insurance, you do get a 401k plan, you can interact with your immediate supervisors and bosses and not have to feel as if whatever it is that you're asking for is too much.
If you want freedom, if you want a job that allows you to go out there and take control of your position, and you want to have fun, action's for you. I love it. I wouldn't change it for the world. So for any new employees coming in, man, it's pure action every day.
This isn't just a job, it actually can be a career.
I think it's a good opportunity for anybody who's willing to do the job. It's not an easy job, but it's definitely a good job.
Action karting has basically saved my life. I was ignorant, I was lazy, you know, I was complacent, but it was through working night for night I started to realize why I'm here for, like the whole purpose, and to finally see a check and to see that now I could take care of myself. You know, this is a real career job. You know, I take this seriously.
You make an honest, good living, you'll have security, you'll be here a long time.
They got a good career here. They can come here, get a good job, get a good position, move on, grow a family. The benefits are great here, the atmosphere, the paychecks. So what I would say, come on down. Join the team.
So if this sounds like the kind of place that you want to work at, then apply now to start your career with Action.